I'm Dan, the chef and owner of A Pig in a Fur Coat. You are?
Joe Thomas, former Badger, former Cleveland Brown. Oh, really? Here to learn on how to cook a little bit here today.
I'm Nick Herbig. I play outside linebacker here at the University of Wisconsin. I'm originally from the island of Kauai, and I went to high school at St. Louis.
Semar Melvin from Florida, currently a Wisconsin Badger, played corner, went to high school at St. Thomas Aquinas, and I love cooking.
Awesome, yeah. So basically the idea today, I'm gonna show you guys how to cook some simple things. So like on a date night or something, or when you're not playing, you can just cook yourself a great little meal. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to make spaghetti carbonara, very traditional way, with guanciale, which is a cured pig cheek, with spaghetti, egg yolk, a lot of Parmesan, really simple, very rich dish. It kills every time, it's amazing. And then we're gonna do a nice porterhouse steak, locally sourced, with some foraged mushrooms. We have some velvet pepinos and some hen in the woods. We'll do a little Spanish sherry, butter, and garlic at the end. And then we have some lamb porterhouses here, and we'll just grill those up in our wood-fired oven with some local asparagus, tomatoes, and morel mushrooms. Really simple stuff.
I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, so, yeah, let's do this, right? We're gonna do the carbonara first, all right? I wanna have you cut up the onion. All right?
Knife skill is crucial, right? Like, you gotta be able to wield that knife if you're gonna impress somebody on date night.
So the myth about onions, it makes you cry, right? Try to breathe through your mouth, not your nose, because it goes through your sinuses. Also, don't cut root side. Root side has the most liquid, so it's easier, so you won't cry then. So what you're gonna do is slice off the tip right there and cut directly in half. So when you dice up an onion, you wanna do thin slices like that.
This looks like the first time you've ever used a knife here, Dan.
I watched the YouTube channel right before I did this thing, just to make sure I was doing it right. And then carefully with this, you wanna slice in. We'll hold the onion kind of together, and then there you got the minced. Curl your fingers back.
Look at that.
Tactical.
Beautiful, perfect, uniform slices, dices.
All right, so that's the onion. And then we're gonna do garlic.
Ooh.
So how you do this, cut the top off, smash it, and then you just go ahead and just mince it up. Nick, what I want you to do is take these eggs, separate them. Just give me the yolks.
I can do that. I can do that.
Flat surface, never do a corner. If you do a flat surface, it cracks easier. The corner makes too many small cracks, and then you get shell. Flat.
Look at these tips. Changing
Open it
lives
up.
right now.
Between your fingertips, gently just remove the whites, and just put it in the bowl. Doesn't matter if it cracks. Try that out. There you go. Perfect. Done.
Look at that.
There you go.
Oh, it's a
Nice job.
Joe, what I want you to do, dice this up. The thing about carbonara is you want to be prepped and ready to go when you do this dish. You don't want to be cracking eggs. You don't want to be cutting anything while something's on. This is a pretty quick dish once you get it all together.
What is the reason for just using the yolk?
Richness. So real carbonara is straight up egg yolk. A little bit of cheese. When you go to Italy and you get carbonara, it's straight up yellow yolk. It's rich, it's cheesy, salty, peppery. It's amazing. So what you're gonna do now with the egg yolks, you're gonna crack a lot of black pepper in there. The idea of this dish is you want that pepperiness. You want something to stand up to the egg yolk. It's fantastic. Look at you looking at me.
He's tired.
Are you tired of it?
He got a little workout here right there.
And then what you're gonna do is put a nice pinch
Gotta have those strong hands.
of Parmesan Reggiano, and then just give it a little whisk.
Is it about 50-50 as far as the size of the Parmesan and the egg yolks? Like, so
A little less.
if you're just eyeballing it, maybe a little bit less, like
little bit
40%, 60%?
Yeah, a little bit less.
So is there a substitute you can use for this, or does it have to be that?
No, you can use bacon, pancetta. You don't really have to use meat if you don't want to either. You can definitely do vegetables and stuff like that in there.
All right.
Great.
Amazing right there.
All right. So what we're gonna do now is take our spaghetti we have, and I'm gonna drop it in the pasta boiler. All right, so your pasta's dropped in there. It takes about 10 minutes. And while that's going, we're gonna do the guanciale.
So your pan's smoking hot. It's ready to go.
It's ready to rock.
Get some
So yeah,
more
it's
fat in it.
exactly. You want to render that fat,
Okay.
and then just a little bit of oil.
Just to keep it from sticking and
Yep.
getting sucked, so you get a nice caramelization on all the surface there. Starting to smell that. Starting to smell delicious.
You guys smell that?
God, that looks so good.
Keep that moving. Keep it going.
Eat it right.
See, it started to caramelize a little bit in there.
Yeah.
That's what you want. You want to try that? Yeah. So then you're gonna go your onions. Sweat those out.
You have to keep those moving.
Not really. You don't have to. And then garlic.
So onion first, then garlic, so your garlic doesn't burn.
Correct.
Gets hitter.
And then turn down the heat too.
Okay. So you're down to like a medium now.
Yep. You can smell that garlic, the onions going, right? It's
Yeah,
super.
Smell that garlic just kind of infusing into everything, including my nostrils. I love it.
And then we're gonna take a ladle of the pasta water.
Oh, that's interesting. Why do you do that? Just get some of that
Cools on the
starch?
pan.
Cools it down.
Cools on the pan, you turn it off.
Okay.
You want the pasta water, you want that starchiness to it. It cools it down. And then when the pasta's ready, we're gonna toss it all together.
Okay.
And you'll see when I add the yolks, you don't want the heat on. You want it off heat when you add it
Okay.
and you're mixing it because you'll start scrambling the eggs.
Yeah.
If you scramble the eggs, no good.
Done.
You want a nice creamy sauce.
Death to your meal.
Yep. And the thing about carbonara is you're adding the guanciale, which is salty already, Parmesan, which is salty, so you have to watch your salt. So you do kind of want to do it at the end, the salt, because otherwise it's gonna be really unedible, really salty. Doesn't really make for a good date.
No.
Apart when you cook pasta, when you're making pasta, you want to cook it about 90% there, and the other 10% you want to do it in the pan.
Interesting.
Never serve pasta not in the sauce. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen commercials where they have like the white pot, the pasta's just like rolled up and they spoon it on top. Yeah, that down.
No, you're fired.
There you're done. So when I add the pasta to it,
Okay.
more pasta water. Add the egg yolk, guys, right in here.
All of it?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. So that's just Parmesan and egg yolk
Yep.
And pepper.
and pepper. That's right.
Gotta
You
add
almost
the
got
pepper.
a forearm cramp
Gotta
giving the
balance
pepper to it.
Yeah.
Whole lot of pepper.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh, that looks crazy.
Oh, yee.
I can taste it already. It's like
So no cream in there.
No cream.
no nothing.
It's not scrambled or anything.
So it's kind of like a healthier pasta then, right?
Yeah, it's
It's just
low
eggs.
carb.
Low carb.
Just 2 pounds of Parmesan cheese, 6 egg yolks. I don't think there's any calories in this, right?
That's really good. That's fire. That look, I gotta get some of that meat too. One, 2 thumbs up on that one. 2 thumbs
I
up.
can, eat, I can eat this like 7 days a week with ease.